right, good afternoon from Dubuque, Iowa. This is Quad City Blues Hockey. My name is Greg Corcoran, along with Rich Blunk and Dean Patton, getting ready to bring you the first of two games this afternoon between the Blues and the Dubuque Saints. These guys have not played against each other since about 14 hours ago, so memories of what happened last night are still fresh in everybody's mind. The Blues came away with victories in both games. The JV yesterday won their game 4-2. A couple of goals by Sam Blunk, and then goals by Alexander and Patton rounded out the scoring. And Cody Harkey gave up only 2 goals, and the Blues got a two-goal victory, 4-2.
Yeah.
And in the varsity game last night, one of the most thrilling games that we've seen in the years that we've been doing this. The Blues and Dubuque battled to a 5-5 tie through regulation with 3 goals from Quinn and 2 goals from Conrad. And then we went to the 3-on-3 overtime portion. And Conrad, in his very first game back from a serious arm injury that kept him out for about 8 weeks, scored the game-winning goal, and the Blues came away with 2 points. So, Rich, hard to top what we saw last night, but we'll give it a try.
Well, I could go for a not shootout victories for your Blues, please. Taking years off my life, if not yours, but you know what? Entertaining 100%. And I just wanted to give a quick shout out. I double checked. I thought it was, but I double checked today. That was Trey Alexander's first goal as a Blues player, and so big shout out to him. That ended up being the game winner. And then to salt that away with the shorty for Max Patton. He had been a little snake bit early in the year. It had multiple nice chances, but those were really nice goals, and we're going to hope for more of the same. Max again dressed for this game, as well as Nolan Filion. And DeCrow is down there in his 22 as well. Those are guys that often will also dress for varsity. On the back end, you've got Tyler Duvall. And then Jackson Otten will be kind of a question mark because yesterday he played forward, but traditionally for the Blues, he's played on the back line on defense.
Is Honard out there today?
I did not see him. I still don't see him. I do not think so. I think
this will
that's
be one of the very few games where Honard did not dress for the JV game, but we'll just have to wait and see how that develops going forward.
Sure.
With the overtime loss last night, Dubuque falls to a record of 5-6-5. They have lost 5 games in shootouts, and that's just a combination of bad luck and probably some pucks rolling off sticks just as their guys were getting ready to get the shots on goal.
Yeah, and we know how that goes
because we've lost 4 of them.
The Blues have not been great in shootouts. A couple, was that last year, 2 years ago? They were very dominant in shootouts, but this year, not so much. So, again, let's hope for some regulation wins for your Blues for late Christmas gifts, please.
It looks like this is going to be Stoll in goal. Didn't mean to rhyme it like that, but and Stoll last night was the varsity goaltender in their varsity game, and
or is it? It looks like okay.
Oh.
Sheehy's still down there.
Okay, now Stoll's going back to the bench, and Sheehy, Connor Sheehy, who did play in the JV game yesterday, is back between the pipes.
Just trying to make it extra tricky there on you, Greg.
Yeah.
Keep you on your toes here starting. At least we number check the tendies, which I usually forget to do.
All right, looks like we'll start with Freiberger and Filion and Blunk with Duvall and Sachesky on defense. All right, we're off and running. This is number 9. This is Mueller. Puts it into the corner. They've got a Mueller, but our Mueller's not playing and doesn't seem to be dressed for this game. Now here's the puck right in front.
Oh, boy.
Very bad turnover by the Blues right off the first trip into the zone for Dubuque. And the puck's at center ice. Now here's a man breaking. 1-on-2 as he enters the zone. He's going to get a shot away, but it's deflected by the defense by Duvall, and it rolls into the corner. Duvall gets after it, puts it off, comes to Filion. And Filion does get it out of the zone, but can't really advance it, and it's played over to number 11, Liam Henry. And Dubuque looks to go back into the Blues zone. Here they come. They're in the midst of a line change as the man walks into the slot. Here's a centering pass right in front, and Harkey makes the save. The puck is loose.
Oh, here comes the penalty. That's going to be to 22
cross-check.
For a cross-check. 22 on Dubuque.
It's W-E-I-N-E-R. I don't know if that's Weiner or Wiener.
I don't know.
I'm just going to go with Weiner.
I will listen for the announcement and see if we get a heads up on that.
Yeah,
I will do my best with that. And very quickly into this game, with 54 seconds played, we'll get a BSN power play, which hopefully will get us looking to our right, because so far all the play has been from the red line to our left.
My partner showing off some good clock skills there.
Thank you.
And it is Weiner. I was right last night. All right, back to the point to Duvall. Puts it in along the half wall, but it's taken off in there. And here comes Dubuque. This is Kretz, number 27. He's bumped as he crosses the blue line, and the Blues look to get the possession of the puck in their own zone. And this is Duvall. Duvall had right ahead, but he couldn't get it to him. Now he's going to carry it into the zone, take it down the left wing boards. Still controlling, but he's surrounded by a couple of players. It comes loose behind the net, and Kretz gets it, and he's going to be able to send it all the way down for a successful icing for Dubuque. Harkey plays it along the far side board where he gets it up to Filion. Filion loses it, gets it to Freiberger. Freiberger gets it ahead, trying to get it to Blunk in the corner on the right side. Now it comes back. Looks like Freiberger might have got stung by a shot or something as he heads for the bench. Now here the Dubuque in on the penalty kill, gets it into the blue zone. And once again, it is Roseborough, number 66, that takes it away and gets it back to Filion. We're down to 50 seconds in the penalty. Blues have not really gotten anything going in terms of pressure on Sheehy. And all this messing around in their own zone is not going to help that situation. Good effort by the Dubuque penalty killers.
Ooh, shattered twig.
Harkey makes the save on the broken part of the blade that comes toward him. Filion in the corner.
Wow.
Comes all the way down. And we've had nothing resembling a shot on goal during this first manpower advantage. We got time for one more rush if they hurry and if they complete a pass, and they did neither. So we're down to 10 seconds left. And the first penalty, here comes Gunnar Carroll. Carroll loses it. He crosses his own blue line, and that penalty is over. And that was about as weak an effort on the power play as that we've seen for a while.
Yeah, anemic.
Now Dubuque back at full strength. Take the puck to center ice. Sends it in, sent back in to the Dubuque zone. And this is number 17. That's Zick. Tries to get it out along the boards. Kept in, at least for a moment, by... Now we got a man breaking. This is Weiner. Going to get in. Shot.
Oh, good save and then a post.
Save and then a post saved Harkey. He made a stick save, and he actually deflected it over his shoulder, but it hit the goalpost and stayed out. That would have been a bad goal.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, that was one of those situations where a goalie has the stick kind of tilted, where he serves as a ramp for the puck along the ice, and it almost deflected over his stick and into the net, but it hit the post.
Yeah, Blues seem back on their heels thus far this game. Got to get it moving, boys.
No, now this puck is sent down. That's not going to be an icing, as that easily could have been played. Now Sheehy plays it around the boards, comes back to center ice to Mueller. Knocked off by the stick by Otten. And now this is Quinn. Ethan Quinn going to go back and pick it up. Sends it back along the far side boards to Mendoza. Mendoza loses it. Man coming out of the corner. Tries to center it, but goes all the way out of the zone. And number 27, Kretz, picks it up in his own zone and gets it over to Spangler. She handles the puck behind her net, puts it off the boards. And they look to bring it out, but Blues have to wait. Now they clear the zone and send it in deep. This is Mendoza chasing it. He and Kretz battle for it behind the net, now into the corner. Nice stick there by number 73, Guile. And the puck is loose in the circle, and nobody there but the Blues to take it out. No. Otten sends a pass to the very popular teammate Nobody. And Blues trying to get it out past the blue line. There's 5 of them, 6 of them right along the blue line, and they can't get it out. Now Otten gets it. He's going to look to go around to get. Oh, nice effort by Otten because he used the defenseman very effectively as a screen, and Sheehy got his glove up, his blocker up, and made the save. Now intercepted by Spangler. Puck's going to be loose in front and kept in, sent into the corner. This is going to be Sachesky. Brady Sachesky gets it along the boards, gets it to.
Ooh, nice pass.
Now here's a nice play. Comes ahead to Otten down the left wing. Going to look to get in, tries to center it, has the puck knocked off his stick, and still the Blues, well, I guess they have one shot on goal. Nice play by Sachesky to break up that rush before he gets into the blue line. Now off the boards right in front of the Blues bench. We still have a Dubuque player. Just barely got out before they sent it in, and Duvall picks it up in his own zone. Now he sends it out along the right wing boards. He's got Fillion. Fillion's going to fire one. That one missed on the short side, and the Blues are able to keep it in temporarily. Now it pops out, and this is Ruiz, number 26, has the puck taken away by Wright. Kept in. And it comes to Fillion once again. He's got a man in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Sends it over. Ooh. Oh, and the puck comes free in the slot, but nobody there. Fillion's pass was just a little bit behind. Now we've got a man breaking. Carroll does a great job of getting in the way of that man coming down the center.
Yeah.
And
blind backhand across the middle set that up. Dangerous play.
Now this is 17. This is Zick. Gets it out to Blues intercept the puck and keep it in the zone temporarily, but once again it comes out, and that's going to be a trip on.
Oh, went kneeing.
Carroll.
Yeah. Blondin called it a kneeing. Could have been either.
Yeah.
It wasn't a intentional stuck out a knee trying to maim a dude, but did look like it was knee on knee. Agree with the call. 2 minutes for an opportunity for a BSN penalty kill.
Well, we can only hope that our penalty kill is as successful as the Dubuque penalty kill was, because we got nothing out of that penalty when
no doubt
we had the man advantage.
No shots on goal, no nothing. We got Freiberger, Patton, Duvall, and Roseboro as your 4 killers to start this penalty kill for
puck
the Blues.
Loose in the circle to the near side. Now gets it back to Kretz. Kretz puts it in deep along the boards. Tries a centering pass. Good play there by Roseboro to get it to the corner. And nice play. Now we got a one-on-one. This is Patton. Comes into the line. He gets around one, and he's impeded just enough that he wasn't able to complete that move around the defenseman. And it's picked up by number 27, Kretz. And here's a pass ahead to Weiner. And now here they come. They're on sides as they come into the zone. Man's going to try and get to the net. And that one was deflected up and over the net, goes around to the far side. Duvall chases the man back there and tries to get the puck. He does. Will he be able to get it out? Yes, he does. And we're down to 1:05 left in the Dubuque penalty.
Jack Wright and Nolan Fillion come on, along with Quinn and Guile, are your 4 now.
You can stay back there all afternoon if you want, boys.
Fine,
yeah. Now they get it out of the zone, get their rush started. This is Pulse. Sends it to Mueller. Mueller's shot is deflected at the defense and goes far to the far side, rather. And man just keeps it in along the blue line, sends it in along the right side boards, back to Mueller. Mueller's going to get a shot away. Good screen in front there.
Yeah.
But Harkey had that covered. Now over to the right wing. Man can't hold it on his stick, and Guile gets to it. He's hit from behind.
Trucked, and that's
kind of
a
delay
penalty
on that call, and that's going to be a checking from behind, and that's going to be a 2 and 10.
Yeah, that's 2 and 10 for sure.
There seemed to be just a slight delay in the official raising his arm. Like, let me replay that in my mind. Yep, that was a check from behind. And this is number 24.
Yep.
This is Chase Pulse.
It was from behind. I don't know. I might have gone roughing on that one. I didn't think it had enough malice to warrant the 2 and 10, to be honest. But That's not how Mr. Blondin saw it, and there was at least 1 2 and 10 yesterday that I didn't really quite agree with either. So we'll even out.
Number 4, 40.
Yeah.
This is Maddox Mitchell is going to serve the 2-minute portion of this minor penalty.
All right, 4-on-4 for 18 seconds. Patton, Filion, Duvall, and Freiberger.
All right, back to the left point. Gets it to Duvall's shot. It took a little long to get that one loaded up. Now he regains it at the point, sends it deflected into the corner. Spangler goes back for it for Dubuque. She's bumped off the play now. Freiberger throws it at the middle. I think he'd have been better served to slow that play down. Now this is number 22. Weiner shot and saved by Harkey.
Back behind. Go, go, go.
Now the Blues come back. There's a pass over on the far side trying to get it to Blunk. Pass is not connecting for the Blues right now.
No, not at all.
And here's Spangler. She's knocked down as she gets to the... Here's a save by Harkey, and the Blues are giving up way too much in terms of offensive opportunities on this penalty kill, which is not what you're supposed to be doing. No. All right, here's a pass ahead to Blunk. Got a little bit of speed as he comes through center ice. Stay on side, boys. He does. He drops it for Filion. Filion's shot misses the net, comes over on the far boards to Freiberger. Freiberger's going to let one go. Rolls all the way around to this side. We're picked up by Roseboro. Happy to say I haven't called him Roosevelt in almost a month. Here's a shot. Good save by Sheehy. And a puck is cleared out. And the Blues are down to 30 seconds on this power play opportunity. They've been outshot 8-2, and clearly Dubuque has had the better scoring opportunities, and only a couple of nice saves by Harkey has kept this game scoreless. There's Panther down the right wing. Tries to get to the middle and loses control. Now we've got a man breaking, but I'm not too crazy about that move by Harkey. Move it to the side. You're a goaltender, not a forward. Here's another telegraph pass. That time by Blunk is intercepted. Goes to number 20. That's Smothers. And back come the Blues. The penalty is over.
That's right.
And we're right where we were when we started that penalty power play. We're still being outshot 8-2. Puck free along the boards, trying to get it to Mueller at center ice, but the Blues keep it in. And now bounce back to center ice. They're coming in 2-on-2. This is Weiner. Weiner tries to get around Roseboro. Puck is loose in front, and that was Mueller that tried to get a shot away, but it was deflected before it got to the net. And the Blues control behind the net. Here's a... Wright has his stick lifted and was unable to get it out. Let's
strike one.
Yikes. Now that's going to be... Nope, they're going to rule that was touched by Deutsch, so no icing on the Blues. There's a lead pass. They're 3-on-3 entering the zone. Drops it back to the point. There's a shot deflected to the corner. Man has it behind the net for Dubuque over into the corner to number 19. That's Nethery. Nethery sends it back to the corner, and the Blues take over. Another pass right up the middle that was easily intercepted and kept in the zone. Number 20, Smothers, chases it down in the corner. And there's going to be another penalty.
That one's going to be on the Blues.
And this one's going to be against
16, Mendoza for a rough. You know, we talked about the Blues coming out of the Christmas break wanting to play on their toes and play hard and fast and be awake right out of the gate. Did it yesterday. Doesn't seem like they're doing much for that today at all.
You know, the difference between today and yesterday is 92 is watching this game.
True. It's just every pass seems just a bit off, and they just aren't getting anything going.
So the penalty box parade continues. This time it's Dubuque. Man tries to get it to the middle. Harkey sticks it, tries to get it to the corner. Now this is number 91, Patton, unable to get it out. Man going to try and get a shot away. Is knocked down by the fence, never gets through. Now here's a man going to get a shot away. Didn't get through again. This is number 34. That's Sheehy, the brother of the goaltender, working on this power play advantage for Dubuque. Sends it into the corner. Sheehy's got it. He's checked by Sicheski. Now here's a man trying to work his way into position. It winds up on the near side boards at the half wall. Into the corner. Behind the net. Oh, man, got a good shot. And finally, after almost a minute, the Blues are able to get the puck out of the zone and force Dubuque to go back and try and start over again. This is Freiberger in front. Now it comes to Weiner. Weiner tries to finesse it through Duvall. He's unsuccessful. Now the Blues are going to finally get something going here. This is Patton. Patton is 1-on-2 as the Blues change. Nice move by Patton. There's a shot. Woo! Big save. That's the best opportunity the Blues have had, and that came from about 35 or 40 feet out. But good quick wrist shot.
Yeah, and short-handed. Patton got a shorty yesterday, and he's looking for more. At least we changed the ends of the ice. 44 seconds left on the kill. Now it's going to be Blunk, DeCrow, Carroll, and Roseboro.
Let's see if Blunk can win this draw back. Nope, it goes to Dubuque. Ooh. Player is knocked down by DeCrow. I was almost waiting for
I thought that was going to be a hook.
Yeah, but it wasn't. And now this is number 17, Zick, behind his net. We're down to 28 seconds left. Here's a pass off the board. That's going to go too far, and that's going to be the, say it, Rich.
Dreaded power play icing. One of my favorite things when it doesn't happen against the Blues.
While we have a moment, should we send out international greetings
to
the sister of Angela Quinn, who's watching someplace up in Ontario? I know she gave me the name of the town. Oakdale, maybe?
Maybe.
Oakdale,
that sounds right. Outside of Toronto.
Anyway, to our friends in Canada, how's it going, eh?
Hey, hit that subscribe button.
All right, 10 seconds left on the Blues penalty. This is number 17, Zick, into the corner. They're not going to get another rush going before this penalty is over. Now there's a long pass. Gets past Carroll, who just came back on the ice after serving that penalty.
Well, that was Mendoza's penalty.
Oh, that was Mendoza that came out. That's
penalty
right.
Before was Carroll.
They're coming fast and furious here.
You got that right.
Now the puck is reversed behind the net, sent out along the left wing boards and out of the zone. I'll tell you, Dubuque's not setting the world on fire offensively either.
No, they're not.
Now here is Blunk. Blunk has the puck knocked off his stick as he was trying to get to the left wing. Now the puck winds up over on the near side, sent out to number 26, Ruiz. Ruiz is a kid that gets a fair amount of varsity time, so
Correct.
He's one that you got to watch for. Here's a shot by, that's Panther's shot. It's deflected off the stick and into the corner. Panther regains. 30 seconds left in the first period. And Spangler gets it ahead. Trying to get it to number 34. That's Sheehy. He sends it through the crease, but nobody there but blue shirts. But now we overskate the puck. 8 seconds left, and the Blues not quite able to get it out of the zone. Now they do. Spangler's going to chase it back, but it comes to number 26, Ruiz. He has to get past his own man. And that's the end of the first period, where the Blues were outshot 9-5, and we're actually right where we were yesterday at the end of one period, 0-0.
And the Blues will take that, I guarantee it. That was not ideal for them by any stretch, and yet escaped with zeros on the board. I got to say, the first period, 1 to 2 periods yesterday for JV looked kind of like this too. A little more scrambly. I think they had it a little more put together, but not great. The third period is where they started really lighting things up, and so I'd rather they didn't wait quite so long today.
Yeah, all 4 goals in yesterday's first game for the Blues came in the third period.
Right.
And it was a very welcome sight because they went into that third period trailing 1-0, but ended up coming out with a 4-2 win. And they have moved up a couple of steps in the spots in the standings. Of course, it's all pending other results for today. And keep in mind the Blues, I think, and Ames have played the most games in the league. They've played 18 games apiece. There are some teams, Cedar Rapids has only played like 13 games. Most of the teams have played like 15 or 16. So there are points out there to be gained by our competitors. Cody Harkey skating from the left down to take over his position in the goal to our right.
Yep. yesterday, I think we wondered on air what got into the boys and what did Joe say in the room in the intermission between the second and third period at JV. Turns out it was Henry Drissel, who's on IR but is still greatly contributing to the squad. He gave him a big rah-rah pep talk about getting their feet moving and getting going, and they came out and absolutely did it. So when you're a member of this team, you can contribute in lots of different ways, even if it's not on the ice.
And unfortunately, we've had a lot of guys who that's been the only way they've been able to contribute because of all the injuries we've suffered.
I know.
But we're getting healthy.
Yeah, I'm going to knock on wood behind me right now.
We're getting healthy right now.
It's
and
happening.
By next week, I think Henry may be the only player that is not back and ready to play.
That'd be nice. All right, Mendoza, Alexander, Otten, Guile, and Quinn are the 5 to start this second period.
Puck comes to number 9. That is Mueller. Sends it back to Zick and sends it ahead. That's not going to go far enough to generate an icing as the Blues play it in their own zone. This is Mendoza, number 16. He's bothered there by forward for Dubuque. Now a pass right to the blue line. And the Blues aren't able to generate any offense with that rush, and it comes back to number 73, Carver Guile. He crosses center ice, and the puck's going to come back into the blue zone where Ethan Quinn picks it up. Now it's taken off. Here's a shot. Saved by Harkey. And that was that 9 or 5? I think that was Deutsch that took that shot.
Yeah, Deutsch.
And he would have been better served. He had a man over on the left side that had a whole open side to shoot at if the pass had gotten through, but he elected to shoot at Harkey, who was not giving up much in terms of angles, and he made the easy save.
Yep.
And we're pretty happy it worked out that way. So.
Correct. Totally fine by us.
Blues trying to get it out, and
behind
they do get it. Gets it ahead to Panther. Panther down the left wing. Gets a shot away. Ooh. Oh, it looked like Patton thought that one was in. He started to raise his stick.
Interference on.
It's going to be a
trip
coming up. By the fact that the Dubuque varsity players are not cheering that call, I'm going to guess that it is
2 dudes
on
going
Dubuque.
over. Which one's it on?
Both of you can go in.
Sheehy.
Xander Sheehy's going to sit for 2.
Yes.
And let's see if the Blues can finally get something going on the power play.
Yeah. Amen. Let's go Blues indeed. All right. Blanc, Wright, Freiberger, Filion, and Duvall with Filion and Duvall with those heavy shots up at the point. I like that.
And right off the jaw, it's sent all the way down. Harkey makes the stop behind his own net. And here come the Blues. Ahead to Freiberger. Down the right wing. He's going to take it into the zone, drop it for Wright. And Wright, nice save there by Duvall.
Yeah.
It gets the shot away, but it's knocked down at the defense. And that one's going to be cleared all the way out as the Blues had vacated that far point. So this is Nolan Filion. Get back in your net. I still have visions of that play in Waterloo last year that cost us a game.
Oh, yeah.
All right, comes ahead to Filion. Over the line, and Blanc on the far wing is just a stride offside. So when they look at the tape of this game, both coaches can say, boy, our penalty kill was great, and our power play stunk.
Amen to that.
That goes for Dubuque and the Blues. Let's change this up, boys. Let's get something going. Owen DeCrow.
Patton, Otten, Roseboro, and Carroll.
This is Gunnar Carroll in his first weekend back after suffering a MCL sprain. All right. This is number 91, Patton. Breaks to the middle. Now it rolls to the corner, and Patton gets to it. Behind the net, and that pass comes to nobody. They battle for it in the corner. This is DeCrow, and now he loses it, and it looks like, overskates it. That was number 22 Weiner that overskated the puck. Otherwise, he had a wide open path to get rid of the puck. Kept in again by Roseboro. Roseboro's going to try and get it deep. He can't do it. And finally, it's cleared all the way down by Dubuque. 23 seconds left on the advantage, if you want to call it that.
It's a manpower advantage.
Yeah.
Even if they're not utilizing it the way we would like.
Now here is number 94, Otten. Pops it up in the air and goes into the corner. 8 seconds left in the penalty to Dubuque. Patton in the corner tries to get it ahead. Back to the point if he can. Now Patton's going to, he has it roll off his stick.
Penalty killed.
And number 15 sends it out, but the Blues keep it in. Now here's number 22, DeCrow, can't maneuver the puck into position to get a shot away. Now here is
man in the middle,
Deutsch.
too.
Deutsch's going to get in, and he made a beautiful pass, and number 40 couldn't quite get his stick on it. And the Blues caught a break there.
For sure.
Now Otten tips it ahead, but that comes out of the zone, and that's going to roll into the Blues zone where Patton gets it, turns, gets around one. Now he maintains control as he gets to the blue line. Then he loses control. He gets it to number 2,
Panther.
Jackson Panther. And the puck rolls around to the corner. Patton getting a lot of ice time, and deservedly so in this game.
For sure. Playing well.
Tries to get it to Quinn, but instead it's rolled into the corner to DeCrow. DeCrow in the corner. They are just having as much trouble as we are.
Yeah.
Well, this is a good match at this point. Now, from his knees,
nice
that is Mendoza. Gets it into the corner. Here's Panther. He's knocked down behind the net, and Dubuque still can't get it out. There's a shot.
Whoa!
And hit the post.
That was Mendoza with the nice snipe.
You know, we have these lulls where we can't get the puck out of our zone, and you just read, what's coming. And now Dubuque's having one of those, and they finally get the puck out of the zone, and they come back 2-on-2. This is Deutsch. He tries to work his way around,
Quinn.
And a nice play by Ethan Quinn. He wasn't buying that fake at all.
Nope.
Good check along the boards on Deutsch by Quinn. Now number 11, this is Liam Henry. Guy tried to throw his right around with Quinn and lost his balance and fell down. Now here's a puck deflected off the skate of number 34, Sheehy, and
yes,
it is an icing. That's it. And I was afraid Quinn was going to finish that check at a point where it probably was definitely not needed and not advisable. And he did. He pulled up and avoided a potential penalty.
For sure. All right, let's see if we can get some offense going, please, boys. Blunk, Freiberger, Filion, Krzyzewski, and Duvall are your 5.
All right, off the draw comes to number 39. I don't even have him.
Waddick. One of the 2 Waddicks.
All right, the puck is cleared out of the zone. And picked up by number 27, Nolan Kretz. Gets that out along the boards. It's held in. Here is Blunt going to get a shot away. It was deflected off the stick of a defenseman and goes harmlessly over the net, over the glass, and into the seating area behind the net. Just for a second there, it looked like Blunt was going to have a good opportunity, but the defenseman got his stick in the way, and what could have been a really good scoring opportunity went a glimmering.
Yeah, negated.
Puck back to the point. It's a long shot by Duvall. Hits the goaltender.
Get in there,
And they score! Blanc scores again! His 3rd goal of the weekend. Give a lot of credit on that to Duvall, who put a shot on goal. It just hit the goaltender. Sheehy had no idea where it was, and it was just sitting there in the crease. And Sam Blanc was right on the spot to shovel it into the open cage, and the Blues have themselves a 1-0 lead at the 9:16 mark on their 7th shot.
I guarantee you he'll tell you that was probably the easiest goal of maybe his whole hockey career, much less his Blues career. All the work done there by Duvall.
But in 20 years, he'll be telling his grandchildren about the blistering slap shot that got us the lead.
100%. Krzyzewski and Duvall with assists on that. I didn't recognize the Krzyzewski pass over to Duvall before the shot. So
as we often don't recognize because we're trying to follow the puck, and it's sometimes pretty hard to do. But gives credit to Brady Krzyzewski as well.
I like it.
Now here is DeCrow. He's got a man down the middle, and Price, if he can get it to him, but good work by the defenseman. That's Spangler. She did a nice job there. That could have been a big opportunity for the Blues. And now the puck comes through to number 20, Smothers, waiting for help. He gets it. Man going to try and get right to the net. Shot.
Wow.
Saved by Harkey, and it goes behind the net. Nice fake there.
Yeah, Weiner with a dirty dangle.
And here is Spangler, gets it at the point. She keeps it in. Now, let's see what happens here as the play develops out of the Blues zone. Back to center ice. We got the Blues have a man in the zone. They have to tag up, and they do.
Good
Down
work.
to 8:20 left in the second period. Blues lead at 1-0, and the puck is sent out. Here is number 15. Gunnar Carroll is knocked down as he attempted to play the puck on a legal check. Here's Roseborough. Roseborough has it knocked off his stick and sent back into the zone. Only one man back, and that's Gunnar Carroll. He's bumped. Good cover there by Roseborough to recognize that the slot was open, and that's going to wind up going all the way down for an icing against the Blues with 7:51 left in the second.
Yeah, you called that one. Roseborough alertly with his other D-man partner, I think that was Carroll, in the corner, covered that slot, and there was a man lurking there silently up in front of Cody Harkey. Panther at the dot.
Yeah, we got a couple encroaching on the circle.
We got Otten. Alexander.
This is picked up by Otten. Sends it ahead on a nice pass to Alexander. Over the line, stays on side. Here's a shot. I think Alexander likes this scoring goals thing.
Yeah.
After he got that first one last night. Put a nice
sure.
shot on goal, but he made the save. Now it comes to the corner. Blues trying to get it in front. And the puck is knocked out of the corner, and it comes to Panther number 2. Panther is checked. And the puck is sent out, and it gets over the line. Let's see, are the Blues going to... Oh, man gets it. This is Deutsch going to break in. Tries to send it in front.
Nice cut across by Guile.
Oh, and a nice pad save on a shot to the near side by Harkey. I think that would have missed the net, but he made a good move on it anyway and deflected it to the corner. Now Quinn sends it around, back to the point, kept in by Pulse. Now picked off in the slot by the Blues. Get it ahead to number 42, Alexander, but he can't do anything with it. And Quinn has it right at his skates. 5 players right in front of us trying to move the puck in some way. Comes loose into the Blue zone. This is number 34. Tries to get it to the net, can't do it. Puck is loose. Now here's a man trying to get a shot away, puts it behind the net. Still busy, the puck is loose and kicked out of there by one of the defensemen.
It's ice, this bad boy. No.
And they do get it out.
Right.
Yeah, that was a very fortuitous, and it's not even going to be an icing because it was slowed by the point man, but he couldn't stop it. So comes to number 24, Pulse. There are 2 Pulses on this team.
Mm-hmm.
And a man's taken down right in front of the penalty box by number 4, Michael Pulse. Here is Quinn, or that man's going to be right in front.
Oh!
And it's loose in front. And he makes the save. And there's bodies all over the place.
Humanity.
Now here is a chance. Oh, it hits the defenseman in front of the net. A good shot. Kept in, and now we're going to have a penalty. A hooking penalty?
On Price. After all that, a hooking penalty on Jackson Price.
All right. That penalty comes with 5:44 left in the second period. The shots on goal have evened up a little bit. The Saints still have an advantage of 12-10, but the Blues have the only goal on the board.
Bringing out another opportunity for a BSN penalty kill. We're going to have Patton, Duvall, Freiberger, and Krzyzewski as your 4 killers. Important one here.
All right, here the start of the power play by Dubuque. Man tries to get it on a give and go. Nice play.
Good job.
Puck is picked up by the Blues, Duvall, and he's going to try and put it off the board, and he gets it out. This is Patton going to go down and put some pressure on the penalty kill or power play as they get started.
Blew a tire.
And here they come. This is number 5, Deutsch, who's been pretty noticeable in the last period for sure. He's had several rushes into the offensive zone.
Yeah.
Back to the point. That's number number 15, I think. I can't read his name. And it's sent around to the
Sagers.
far side where Deutsch picks it up. He tries to work it past Duvall, unable to do so far. Still controlling behind the net, tries to get it in front. They probably can't score from back there, and the puck is pitchforked out of there by Freiberger, and we're down to 1 minute left on the Blues penalty to Price. Now, Blues have to clear the zone after they stop that rush, and now nice job by Blunk to put the puck. Now that's going to be an icing
PPI
against Dubuque, and that actually was on the goaltender. The goaltender, Sheehy, came out. He's telling the linesman that puck was touched. That shouldn't be an icing, but as usual, they're going to lose that argument. So
the linesman was right there to see that. Both the coach and the attendee thought it was touched, but Zebra says no. Blunk to Crow, Roseboro, and Carroll.
Blunk takes the draw, and Dubuque picks it up in their own corner. This is Pulse, number 4. Down to 35 seconds left on the penalty.
Zick back there.
Here's a pass ahead looking for Pulse. He touches it, so there won't be an icing on that as Roseboro goes back to beat him to the puck. Two Saints and Roseboro back there battling for it as they have an extra man. Now here's a centering pass across the crease, but nobody there. There's a man coming around the net going for the
nice
wraparound and failed. Now the Blues have a 2-on-1 if they hurry. This is Blunk. Blunk down the left side. Now he curls, sends it over to the other side to Roseboro. Roseboro's going to walk in. Don't get too deep there, Rosie. Blues
penalty killed though.
And here's Blunk going to get a shot away. Nice save by Sheehy. And it comes to number 9. That is Mueller. Mueller's touch pass goes astray. Now they come out. This is Christian Mueller. His shot, a bouncing puck that Harkey has to go down in the butterfly to make the save. And here is Carroll. Carroll gets it to Otten. Otten has to go off his stick, but Panther picks it up. Panther gets it over the line, puts it off the glass, and chases it down in the corner. Exactly 3 minutes to go in the second period. Blues lead at 1-0. Now we've got a man breaking, but Dubuque's not able to exit the zone. Now they do, and Carroll picks it up at center ice. This is number 94, Otten. Ahead to Ruiz. He's blocked by Carroll. And Otten sends it in deep where Camden Spangler.
Oh, boo. That's a terrible call.
There's going to be another penalty.
It's going to be on Philly for charging? Oh, boy.
Blondine is making the stuff up as he goes today.
He's getting his money's worth on this one. Roughing at best, but 2 and 10 for a charging call on Nolan Filion. Wow. Okay.
The less said about that call, the better.
Yeah. We're going to hold. Straight hold.
Yeah.
All right. Another opportunity for a BSN penalty kill.
Dobbs is getting an explanation of why the official thought that was worthy of it for a charging penalty. So we will be without. We got to put somebody else in the box.
Yeah. Who's going to go over? It's going to be Freiberger, Patton, Shicheski, and Duvall. And then over comes Jackson Price.
Price is going to serve the 2-minute portion of this, so we will be without Nolan Filion for a good long time, 12 minutes.
Yeah, until 5 minutes
is
are
in
left,
the corner,
basically.
back to the point. Kept in there and walking in. Now he sends it over to the boards instead. Back to the point. Walks the line. Along the half wall now. They exchange places, and number 22 has the puck roll off a stick. That's Weiner, and they have to clear the zone as they shot themselves in the foot on that play. Now here's a really bad entry pass, and the Blues pick it off and send it all the way down. Sheehy sends it down to Deutsch. He comes down the right wing boards. Don't let him get too close, boys. Takes it behind the net. Tries to center it in front. Now he drops it off in the corner. Shot, save by Harkey.
Right up against that post, flashes the leather, into the trapper. Shots on goal now 14-11 in favor of the Saints.
They've had significantly better of the penalty calls in this game.
Yes.
Off the draw comes to Dubuque. Along the half wall. And out of the corner, give and go. Your man's going to get a shot. Score. That's number 5, Deutsch. And he went high that time. He went high and beat Harkey over looked like the right shoulder from just inside the right circle. And a power play goal has tied this game at 1-1 with 1:36 left in the second period. Nice job, Lundin.
Well, they're going to come back with DeCrow, Blanc, Freiberger, Roseborough, and Carroll. 1:36 to go before we get to the break. Let's see what the Blues can do.
Weiner and Sheehy get the assist on the goal by Deutsch.
And Deutsch has been very noticeable today.
Yeah.
Yesterday it was Pierce, number 16. He's not playing in this game. Today it's been lots of Deutsch.
All right. There's a shot. Pad save by Harkey. Now the Blues look to come out. This is Blanc. He's going to take it down the right wing side. Drops a pass for DeCrow. DeCrow maintains possession in flood. Oh, what a great opportunity and a nice play by Blanc to get that shot off. He kind of did a 360 and maintained control of the puck and got a backhand shot off the pass from DeCrow. But Sheehy was equal to the task, and the tie remains 1-1.
Yeah, DeCrow and Blanc had a little chem going there. That was nice.
That was a really nice spin move without losing the puck by Blanc. He got his backhand away, but Sheehy stayed with it and made the stop. Now the puck rolls behind the net. DeCrow's going to chase it down there. Now, we got a man behind Weiner. Oh, that's Ruiz. That's right. That's number 26. Was definitely lurking behind the defense. Now here is Mueller into the zone. Going to get a shot away. Now it's blocked at the defense. Doesn't get through to Harkey. Back to the point. Long shot. And this time Harkey makes the save and holds on with 46 seconds left in the second period. We don't play many blowouts, do we?
I don't think we hardly play any blowouts. I mean, a 2-goal last night's 2-goal win almost constitutes a blowout for this JV Blues. Panther, Alexander, Otten, Guile, and Quinn.
Back to the left point. Shot comes and knocked down by the glove of Harkey. Deflects it to the corner. Sent around behind his net. Let's just get through this period.
No triple G's, boys.
All right, Guile gets set ahead and sent ahead to Panther. Stay on side, boys. Here's Panther down the right wing boards. Tries to get to the net, moves in, a shot, and he doesn't get the shot away. He's forced to the outside. 17 seconds left. There's a lead pass. Too far ahead for the Dubuque forward. Yeah. And the Blues take over. This is Alexander.
A trip.
And that's a weak call as well.
Yeah, very. Like, I would not have called that one either.
No. But we'll take it with 1.2 seconds left. Yeah, Deutsch is you can almost read the expression on his face. Is like, you've got to be kidding me.
I mean,
I don't blame him.
Both ways. Both ways, I would not have called that a penalty in any way, shape, or form.
It's quite unlikely we will not score before the end of the period since there's only 1.2 seconds left and Liam Quinn is not on the ice.
Correct. He was the master of that. And if you go back farther than that, Jace Johnson had a bunch of those too.
All right, let's see if Freiberger tries to put it right on goal off the faceoff. He does, and he did get it away, but the defense was covered up.
Didn't get through.
All right. That's the end of the second period. A late power play goal by the Saints has evened the score at 1-1. Saints have outshot the Blues 17-12, and when we come back after the resurfacing. The Blues will have 1:59 left on their power play. We'll be back in about 12 or 15 minutes. This is Quad City Blues hockey. All right, welcome back to the I'm on Ice rink in Dubuque, Iowa. We are through 2 periods of the junior varsity game with the score tied 1-1. What a surprise that is. These teams, this will be the 3rd game between these 2 teams, both junior varsity and varsity, and the biggest margin has been 2 goals. And even that is, most of the games have been 1 goal or tied through most of the plays. So
correct.
We're not surprised. The Saints are have had the advantage in play today with 17-12 shots on goal, and they tied the game on a power play goal with about 4 minutes left in the second period. But the Blues will start this period on a virtually 2-minute. The penalty was called with a second and a half left in the second. So the Blues will have a full 2 minutes to get something done on the power play.
Yeah, and ever since about halfway through the first period, give or take, the JV Blues have looked significantly better. That first 7.5 minutes, I was very happy that there weren't 2 or 3 behind Cody Harkey, the way everybody seemed to be a little bit slow skating. Unfortunately, we're still without the services of Nolan Filion, a very useful player down here at JV, until approximately the 5-minute mark of the game. So,
talking about slow starts, I was talking to my son on the phone on the way up here, and he was at that Blackhawk game against the Jets the other night.
Yeah.
The Blackhawks didn't register their first shot on goal until 5 minutes remained in the first period.
I watched that game. It was the first period was painful.
All right, we're underway, and right off the bat, Dubuque is able to ice the puck, and Freiberger will go back to pick it up and see if we can get something going on this Blues power play. Jack Wright has the puck knocked off his stick. Very dangerous start to this period. You don't want to give the puck in your own zone right in front of your goaltender like that.
Nope.
And who's going to take it? This is going to be
Pat.
Number 91, Patton. Streaks to center ice down to right field, right wing boards, into the offensive zone. He's surrounded there. Comes around. Here's a centering pass. Nobody there. Here is Duvall. His shot is knocked down by the defense, and here's his shot.
They scored! Let's go!
Freiberger from the top of the left circle, and I didn't see that because there were so many players in front of the net, and that's probably the same reason that he couldn't stop it, because he couldn't see it either.
There's no way he could see it. All I saw was the net bump over there on the top left corner as we look at it. Wow.
I have no idea whether that was went straight in or if it was tipped by a teammate or a defender inadvertently. Correct. But probably not by a Blues player, because the only one with his stick in the air and going through the line first was Freiberger.
Yeah.
So another big goal by Freiberger gives the Blues a 2-1 lead. 42 seconds into the third period. And he has got a problem with his the net is off the pegs.
I don't know how I got that way, because it wasn't when the goal was scored.
I think it was perhaps a quick fit of pique there by the goaltender, who I'm sure was frustrated by having that goal get past him when he couldn't see it. All right. Let's see what the Blues can do about adding on to this lead now. Spangler keeps it in at the point. And it rolls into the corner. This is number 22. That's Weiner. We mentioned his name a lot today. He's been pretty effective. Now here is Mueller. Tries to center it in front. Puck is loose right in front. A big save by Harkey.
Wow.
Spangler gets to it. And the puck is dumped out of the zone. The Weiner has to come out, and the Blues pick it up behind their net. This is Stachewski. Sends a pass along. It's off the stick. And fortunately, Duvall is there to get it out of the zone and send it down. That's going to be an icing against the Blues. Got a little too much of that one, and that'll result in a face-off back in the Blues defensive zone. And let's see, should be the far circle to the left of Cody Harkey.
And it is. We got Panther, Price, Wright, Carroll, and Roseboro.
Well, as usually the case in a situation like this, the next goal is going to be critical.
Yes.
They tie it, they're right back in it, and, only God knows what's going to happen. But the Blues get a 2-goal lead. then the pressure starts to build a little bit. And they have to start taking some chances, and maybe the Blues can take advantage of that.
Right.
This is a critical game for the Blues. As we've mentioned, all these games are critical, trying to make the junior varsity playoffs, which only include the top 6. And right now I think the Blues are in 8th. But 2 points here would be a big help.
For sure.
Now puck is loose in the circle, goes right back to the point. Long shot, deflected, or goes past the right post. And now kept in for a moment. Now the Blues take over. This is number 2, Panther. Gets it into the zone. They battle for it right in front of the bench, just inside the blue line. Comes to Panther. Tries to get to the middle and has the puck swept away. Probably be better off trying to pass that because it's pretty hard to stick handle through 3 players.
Yeah, I don't think he had many options even on a pass there.
Yeah.
He's pretty well surrounded.
Yeah. All right, here's a pass. Oh, tipped right in front by Panther. And
yeah, that was
I'm not sure that was going in, but he had to make a nice move to glove that out of the air after it was tipped about knee high by Panther.
For sure. Yeah, a little flop shot there and kind of a redirected tipped shot by Price that got put toward net by Panther.
All right, the Blues look to try and get it back to the point. They can't do it, and it's going to be cleared out of there by Dubuque, and they've got a 2-on-1 coming. One man back is Roseboro. Roseboro in front.
Nice back check by Trey Alexander.
Off the stick of Smothers into the corner. Now the Blues look to bring it out. Here's a pass right on the tape to number 42, Alexander. Gets around one, but can't get around the second. And Roseboro picks it off at center ice. Gets it fairly deep into the zone where it's picked up by number 17, Ben Zick of Dubuque. He's bumped behind the net. And once again, Zick picks it up in his own zone behind the net. Tries to get it out along the boards to Smothers. His clearing attempt gets out. Now here is Deutsch going to get in. Oh, and a big save. That was a tricky backhand, that kind of a last resort shot by Deutsch that actually had a pretty good chance there.
Yeah, not a lot of velocity, but nice direction.
Now this is number 91, Patton. Patton going to get to the middle. Big shot by Patton. Nice save by Sheehy. The puck rolls to the corner. Spangler gets it and sends it around to the near side boards where it's played by, nice pinch there by Ethan Quinn. Puts it in deep, retreats back to his point, his defense position at the point. Oh, here's a puck right in front. Tried to bank it off the goaltender's pads and almost succeeded. Now this is number 22.
Weiner.
This is Weiner again. I don't know where he was last night. I know he played, but he was not this effective last night. He's really playing a good game for them.
Yeah, we've said his name a lot of times.
Now there's a nice check by
that was
Carver Guile.
Yep.
And back to the point. A long shot. Save. Big rebound. And out of the zone. Gets it ahead. Oh, player knocked off balance. That's DeCrow. And puck ping pongs around the center ice. Comes to DeCrow over the line. Tries to get around the defense. Was able to get around Spangler, but he lost the puck in the process. And Sheehy was able to dump it behind the net to the corner. Now here once again is Weiner. Sends it ahead to number 34. That is Sheehy, Xander Sheehy. Had a goal last night. Kept in. Comes to, that was ticketed for the upper left-hand corner, just a little bit wide. Now here's Mendoza, can't get it out. The puck goes to the corner. Nice play by Siecheski. He's bumped as he tries to get it. We got a man right in front. The puck is loose. Shot! Just wide of the left.
Yeah, Sheehy almost put that over Cody Harkey's shoulder.
All right. Blues try and get it out of the zone. They do. That's going to result in an icing, I believe.
They waved it. They waved it because it bounced off one of the Dubuque players' shoulders.
All right. Blues got a line change while that was going on. Now picked off by Blunk. Blunk loses his as he's hit. Here is Pultz, number 4. Maybe the smallest player in the league, but he's done a nice job for Dubuque again today.
Yep.
Now the puck rolls to the net where Harkey drops it off for his defense, Krzyzewski, and can they get it out of the zone? Yes, they can. This is number 18, Duvall. Duvall going to break, going to get a shot away. Nice save by Sheehy.
Somebody cover him, though.
And that's going to be sent down, and that's not good. I don't think that's going to be an icing. I guess it was.
Apparently,
yeah. We can't see.
Behind the blind, we have no idea what happened over there. So I guess Smothers must have thrown that down for an icing.
When they
wait, no, I'm sorry. It wasn't because of an icing. We were right. We sent that down, but there was a penalty on Tyler Duvall.
Okay.
Again, I think it was behind the blind, so I will not comment on the
This must be where they got the expression blind corner.
100%.
All right, another
Penalty kill for your Blues.
roughing on Duvall. That's kind of an unforced error for the Blues. You don't really want to be taking roughing penalties with a 1-goal lead in the third period.
No.
Now here is number 22.
Nice job,
That's Weiner. Into the corner. Roseboro gets to it. Will he be able to clear it out? No, he's not. Back to the point, and now it's dumped out of there. Now we've got a break. Here's Patton. Picked up by number 91, Patton again, and a shot right on goal, and she makes a nice save. Good effort. Good effort. Now Panther's going to get it, or Patton's going to get another shot. And so far the Blues are putting on more pressure on this penalty kill than Dubuque is on their power play. Here's Weiner getting in, shot off the goal post and out. The Blues caught a break there as Weiner got a really good shot away, and it hit the crossbar or the post. I heard it.
Yeah, it was crossbar for sure. Post and out.
And once again, we're outflanked on the defense on a situation like that. Should not be happening. Man should not get in that close with a scoring opportunity like that. Into the corner. Carroll takes a bump but gets the puck around to Wright. Wright's going to bring it out of the zone. Gets it ahead to Blunk. Blunk over the line, going to use the defenseman as a screen. And he throws one up toward the corner, and she makes a nice save. Down to 27 seconds in the Blues penalty. Let's see if we can get out of this one. And it's dumped back into the Dubuque zone. And this is Mueller. Has it bounce off his stick. Another good play by Blunk to intercept that pass and further create problems. Oh, don't take too long. All right, now here is number 81. Blunk's going to get in, but he couldn't get the shot away. Now here he comes. He shot in front. Back to the point. Here's a long one. Good save by Sheehy on a long shot by Ethan Quinn. That's going to go all the way down, but that's not going to be an icing as Zacheski picks it up behind his own net, sends it out to Jack Wright. Wright turns it over at his own blue line, but it's picked up there by Zacheski, who bails him out and gets it off the boards right in front of the Blues bench. Now here comes a man 2-on-1 getting into the zone. He's got a good play by Harkey to come out and tip that aside to the corner. Now let's see if Blues can get some offense going here. This is number 16, Mendoza, over the line. Taken away by Sheehy. Into the corner they go. Sheehy and Mendoza. The Blues pick it up. Here's a centering pass knocked to the corner to DeCrow. Tries to get it to Otten. Otten in front. Here's the backhand by DeCrow. Stopped by Sheehy. That could have been the third goal.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now we've got another penalty. Well, no, the net is off, I guess.
Off. So at the end of that Blues penalty with Tyler Duvall coming out of the box, the rink announcer said Blues at even strength. That's what he said. And I think based on the way the play was going, it was more like a power play for your Blues that we were looking right most of that penalty kill, and well done.
All right, the Blues really need to start concentrating on keeping an extra man back at the blue line. We don't need any more odd man rushes for the rest of this game. Now,
for sure.
Here's a shot by number 10, Freiberger's shot. Went wide. He got some good speed on that shot. Blues trying to keep it in. This is where we want the puck, boys. But now Dubuque comes back. They're 2-on-2. This is man trying to get around. Centering pass right in front. And that pass is knocked off the stick of the forward for Dubuque, and the Blues come back. And it comes to number 66, Roseboro, who gets it back into the blue zone to Ethan Quinn. Be careful, Ethan. He gets it out of the zone carefully. And now this is Alexander. Chases it into the corner. Spangler goes down. She lost an edge there in the corner. Tries to get it across to number 2 Panther. Now we've got a 3-on-2 developing. There's a long shot knocked down by the defense. Doesn't come within 50 feet of the net. Now it's behind the net. And while one of the Dubuque players has to pick up the stick, the Blues are able to exit the zone.
Quinn.
Oh, that's going to be an offside. Oh, I thought he was offside. Man coming in. Shot. Save by Sheehy on a move by Ethan Quinn.
Yep.
All right, now get back and play defense, Ethan.
He's back.
All right, here is
Tyler.
Duvall. Duvall's going to get a shot away. Big save. Puck is loose in front. Just missed by the right post. You always see the Dubuque players looking to get a
nice job by Brady.
Get somebody sprung behind the defense, and they're doing that especially now as they trail by 1. Good work there by Filion not to hit Spangler from behind. Again.
Because that's who it was on the last time.
Was it?
Yes, it was. I didn't know that until after the in-between.
All right, here is number 8, Filion, after a long term in the penalty box. Gets it ahead, trying to get it to Blunk. He's got a man over on the left side. Can't get it to him. Blunk takes a cross check to the shoulder, but there's no worse the wear. And here is the puck going to be kept in nicely by Price. Sends it into the corner. The Blues make a full line change. Got a man breaking. That's Deutsch. And a good work by Patton. And they make the right call there. That's a high stick.
Yeah.
Patton batted that down with a high stick. So we'll have a face-off back in the defensive zone.
Blues.
Actually, when that penalty started, we were tied in shots on goal, and after the penalty was over, we have a 3-shot advantage, 23-20. So good work by the penalty kill for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, I was just going to mention that's our first shot on goal lead, but the bigger important number is 2 for your Blues, 1 for the Saints thus far with 3:30 to go.
Blues trying to exit the zone. Unable to do so far. Now here's Gunnar Carroll behind his own net. Looking for a way out, gets it out, and it is dumped out to center ice, where it's picked up by number 17, Zick. Zick regains it, but it's in his own zone, and now nice job by Patton there to check along the boards. Now here's a man breaking in, 2-on-2. They got 4 Blues back there, so no shortage of D-men on this. Puck is behind the net to Carroll. Carroll looks to get it out along the boards. Got a nice pass to DeCrow. DeCrow over the line. Takes it around. Now it's a centering pass in front. Never gets through to the intended target, which I think was Patton.
Correct.
But Patton regains the puck in the corner, comes back to the left side point. Now a long shot. Misses the net on the right side.
And I got bounced around.
Roseboro.
Almost did it.
And good job by Carroll to be back there. And now Patton picks it up in his own zone. Now it's going to be intercepted. Man's going to get a shot away. And it's knocked down by the defense. Kept in, long shot, dribble, throw, and a nice save by Harkey after a shot came off the boards.
Got to get out.
Yeah, let's get it out right now, boys. Now the puck is loose. A man is tripped right in front of the official. He chooses to ignore it. Now it comes around to the near side corner. Carroll sends it around, trying to get it to Otten. Otten tries to clear it, and he does. And that's going to get down far enough for an icing just barely.
And that's okay.
Right call, and it comes with 1:46 left in the third period. The Blues hanging on to a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, right. As you called it. Oh, Dubuque's going to utilize their timeout, which is kind of what we were expecting here. So,
and as Eddie Olczyk always used to say, in situations like this, the blue line is your friend. Get it out at your blue line, get it in at theirs, trying to protect a 1-goal lead, and they should always have a forward hanging back on defense ready to help out in the event of an odd man breakout.
For sure, and I'd say one last thing for this game. I'm betting that Sheehy's going to hit the bench fairly quickly. Do not shoot at that yawning cage unless you're across the center stripe, because icings not only stop the clock and let Dubuque to regroup, but you get a draw right down next to your tendy in a very dangerous position. So We've seen guys do it wisely and unwisely, and we're going to hope that the former, not the latter, occurs today, if possible.
Eddie Olczyk, the patron saint of amateur broadcasters.
I think he's the patron saint of all broadcasters, but my homering shows with my Blackhawks fandom on my sleeve there.
I'm having a hard time getting used to these new announcers.
Yeah.
Almost 40 years of Foley is hard to replace.
I love Panger, though. Panger's fantastic. Panger's great.
It's the play-by-play guys.
Yeah, we're not so sure about CD.
I should give him more of a chance, but I liked Foley from day one.
Yeah, crushed velvet, not so much.
All right, face off to the left.
That's
of Harkey.
Jackson Panther, Jack Wright, Trey Alexander, Duvall, and Quinn are your 5. Very important draw.
Puck comes right through in front of the crease. Blues didn't handle that particularly well.
Sheehy to the bench. Cage is empty. 6th attacker on.
6th attacker, or EA as they have on the league box scores.
Yeah.
Into the corner. Point man looking for it. Now he's centering pass. Here's man going to get a shot away. And it never gets through. Now get across that center line.
Get the red line.
Can't do it. Now it gets past the red line and
That's
it's
smart.
into.
Wait, what?
What do we got? I heard a whistle. What's the whistle for?
I don't know. The linesman is telling Blonde, did it bounce off one of the player?
Oh, that could be. Or on the bench, that could be.
That's what I'm thinking. It bounced off the bench and came back in.
All right. Sheehy back in the net for this faceoff at the center dot. Now it's dumped in. Man going to try and get it back to the point. The Blues looking to get it out, but not. Here's a long shot blocked by the defense. The Blues desperately trying to get it out. That's going to miss the open net, and that's going to result in an icing, but that's all right because
that one was definitely not intentional.
I don't have a problem with icing the puck from your own zone. It's icing a puck from the neutral zone behind the center line. That drives me nuts.
Trying to shoot for the net intentionally and not getting there. Yeah, if you're in your own zone and you have to throw it out with an extra attacker on you, that's okay.
59.9 seconds left in the game.
Big draw.
Huge draw.
Underneath them,
as always. Comes back to Kretz. Kretz sends it in along the boards. That pass is deflected. The Blues are going to try and get it out, but it doesn't get out. Kreft sends it in along the boards into the corner. Man in front trying to get something going. There's the puck is loose and dumped out of there. That's not going to go far enough for an icing.
And it'll take time off the clock.
So number 27, Kreft has to go back. Kretz has to go back and pick it up. Pick him up as he passes the line, boys. Here he comes down the left wing boards. And he's pushed behind the net by Duvall.
Good work.
Oh, and a great chance for Dubuque, and the man shoveled a shot wide.
Yeah, that was Weiner again.
And now that puck is going to get out of the zone. That's going to go down for yet another icing as it misses the net by about 15 feet. And we're down to 13.7 seconds left. Shots on goal are now tied at 23-23. A couple of near misses there in the last minute so far.
Really close. That one by Weiner, I don't think we've seen a better opportunity than that, but his redirect of that pass went just wide of the far post.
All right, let's see what happens here.
Wright to Crow and Patton at the dot. Duvall and Roseboro are the two on the back end.
Everybody's lined up.
Mr. Waddick wants to make sure everybody's good. They are.
Puck is loose back to the high slot. Long shot coming. Knocked down before it gets to the goaltender. It comes, but not out. Along the half wall on the far side. 3, 2, 1. Shot in front. And the Blues win!
Woo!
Another JV win for the Blues. And looks like Deutsch wants to mix it up with somebody, but he's being pushed away. And another win for the Blues. And this has a uncanny resemblance to the first game where we won 2-1 and the winning goal by Freiberger. So
absolutely.
Who says history doesn't repeat itself?
That's right.
Huge win for the Blues. They go through the handshake line. And we will take our leave for about 25 minutes while the varsity teams come out and warm up. Then they'll resurface, and we'll be back with the varsity game in about 25 to 30 minutes. This is Quad City Blues hockey.